Hello and welcome back, I'm James Rose. This is the Legend of Heroes Trials of Cold Steel. Last time we basically started our school life at Thors Academy. And we then had a look around the main building, which I'm standing next to right now. So, at the end of last episode, after having familiarised ourselves with that, we came outside and the game was like, hey, go familiarise yourself with all these other buildings as well. So that James can hurt his throat reading out all the dialogue that comes up and then have to go get some like throat lozenges or something to make himself feel better. But hey, that's what we're here to do. It's a JRPG. We need to read all the dialogue. A year seems like a long time, but it'll fly by if you waste it all studying. It was hard work getting into this academy, so we deserve to have some fun while we're here. Thanks, Vivi. We have a garden here, and this noble student, Adele. It might seem like a little quaint, but gardening is both fun and enriching. We'd love to have you join our club if you have so much as a budding interest. I'll teach you everything there is to know about plants. Can I make like health potions and stuff using them? Because if not, I'm not interested. Can I steal any like healing plants or anything while I'm here? It doesn't look like it. There's a severe lack of me being able to steal things just running around here at the moment. Student here. I think what I'll do here, there's a student down near the library, there's two out front, there's one at the entrance to the field and there's 7 on the field. What we'll do is we will go around all the students that are outside first, I think. If I go this way, that'll end us at the library. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do each student and then the nearby building. So this one, then the gymnasium. Muck. Oh, you have a... Oh, no, Monk. You still have an unfortunate name. I wonder if I can find any good material for this month. Oh, don't mind me. Just talking to myself. I do that sometimes. Actually, Class 7 might just end up being a treasure trove of material, because you've got a mixture of commoners and nobles at each other's throats. I don't know what material means, but I don't like the sound of it. He's going to make us all famous in the papers for all the bad things we do. Okay, let's go in here. I need to go bench press some weights. And like, squat some dumbbells. And other gym-like things. Oh god, the buildings are actually pretty big. Can I go... I don't think I can go up the stairs. Can I go up the stairs? Oh, I can. It just doesn't do a loading screen. It doesn't look like there's anything up here though. So we have a pool. It's a pretty nice big pool. Back here we have some rooms I can't enter. So we have the lacrosse club. We have the swimming club. There's nothing in that corner. Fencing. I should join the fencing club. Riding club. I'm guessing I can't because you can't go in that room. There's no obvious like little marker on the map to show that's a room. So I'm guessing because I'm really into swordplay, as are all the boys I meet. But it looks like shooting range. Can't enter. It looks like I can't join the fencing club though because you can't enter the room. I guess this is where the fencing and swimming clubs are located. I'm not exactly what you'd call athletic, but it might still be worth checking them both out. I mean, we're at a military academy and all. There's not much point in being here if I'm not healthy. Congratulations, you realised something obvious. Training hall. Where are all the weights? Where are my benches and my dumbbells? Ooh, looks like we get trophies for something. I don't know what other academies we might compete against. Are there other military academies in this world? Maybe? Okay, so who have we got? Anyone we know? No, it looks like commoners and nobles are just fighting here. Hey look, play character number 2 without an actual name. Given your uniform, I assume you're Class 7? That's right, mind if I ask who you are? My name's Patrick, I'm from Class 1. Oh, so you're the most noble of nobles. Class 1, huh? That's one of the upper classes, right? No shit, he's wearing a white uniform. Well done, Rean. Pleased to meet you. Do you really think the feeling is mutual? I couldn't, in good conscience, say I was pleased to meet anyone from such a pathetic group of nobodies calling itself a class. He obviously doesn't know that we have like Eustace and who Eustace is in our class. I mean, we also have I've forgotten the blue-haired girl's name. And Macius. Macius is a commoner, but his dad's pretty important. It would serve you well to remember your place. We wouldn't want commoners to start thinking a little special treatment makes them nobles. The thought wouldn't have even crossed my mind. Thanks for the advice. What a peach. See, this guy actually has a name. He's clearly more important than this noble prick. Want to say that again, asshole? I don't think I heard you right. Oh, of course, I'll say it as many times as it takes for you to get it into your thick skull. As the best swordsman here, I should be named captain of the club. Did you follow that? Or must I speak more slowly? Ha, yeah, I got you. If you're so damn cocky, how about taking me on one-on-one? Seems like you need a little attitude adjustment. I have no objections to that. Just remember, you challenged me, so I expect no whimpering after you lose. I kind of want to see them fight now. Who are you? Welcome to the fencing club. I'm Friedril, the club captain. I don't know how you say her name. A number of interesting first years have joined us, so I'm curious to see how things unfold. Teehee. Healthy competition among club members is always a good thing. Or they could just like knife each other in the backs using big longswords. Right, when knifing them in the back so it comes out the front of their chest and sprays blood everywhere. That's what nobles and commoners do to each other, right? Well, what's with this guy? He just marched in here demanding to be made captain. So much for respecting your elders. What's with that guy? What? Does he think he's hot stuff just because he's a noble? I've never been able to get along with jerks like that. Can't see that changing anytime soon either. That's because they don't want to get along with you because you're a dirty commoner. So we have 2 rooms here, these changing rooms. Yes, so I can go in the boys' locker room. There's nobody in here to talk to though. No boys to perv on. More importantly though, can I go in the girls' locker room? I cannot. My death would be swift, blissful, but swift. Can I go into the pool through this way? I can. Oh, and what's her name is here? Laura. Okay, her name is Laura. Let's run around. Does it look like there's anything around the back? Doesn't look like there's any point going around the back. I doubt I can get in the pool. So we just need to talk to these 3. Hello, Laura. Fascinating. I suppose there are some things we can only do while we're students. It looks like there's a lot I could learn in this club. What club? The swimming club? I thought you were into fencing. Swimming doesn't just strengthen your body, but your soul too. If and when you join this club, try to think of a goal. Any goal will do, as long as you want to make it happen. Working towards that will be a good way to help you become the you want to be. Wow, you sound just like a club captain. Casper, the guy's really got away with words. Just goes to show why you made captain. I think this might be the club for me. That's right, be swayed by pretty words. That's the best way to pick a club. Okay, so that's the gymnasium. Next we'll head down to the field. We've spoken to this boy already. What's over here, if anything? Can I break this? No? Throw some stuff into it? Looks like it would burn things. Okay, so we want to go this way. There is... Oh, firstly, what's over here? Anything? Just some benches? You can just watch people training in the field. That's a pretty dirty looking field, honestly. They could really do with like some grass grower on that. Whoa there! Those ladies in the lacrosse get-ups are looking mighty fine. It'd be a crime against photography if I didn't snap some pics. I completely agree with you, Rex. You do you. And then send me some of those pictures later. Can't get in there. There's nothing around the side. There's like the stable. I'm guessing this is a stable. Can I talk to the horse? I can't talk to the horse. Can I go in the stable? No. And who are you? Lambert, welcome to the riding club. I'm the current captain, Lambert Mack, and this is my trusty steed, Whitcomb. Are you a new recruit by any chance? If you've the slightest interest in joining, by all means, please do. Nope, don't like horses. Thank you. We don't need horses, we just need our trusty sword. So it looks like Emma and Alicia. I don't know how you say her name. They said it earlier. God damn it, I've forgotten how you say it. Not earlier this episode. Early last episode, they did say her name, but I can't remember how you say it. It looks like it's just these 5 down here. Yes, because the other two, one was a horse, so we only need to speak to one of them. Teresa, oh, are you here to join the lacrosse team? I'm sorry to tell you this, but this club is only for girls. Sexism! Sexism in my games. Can't stand it. Let me join the lacrosse team. I need to watch you all up close, running about in your short skirts. When you think of traditional Erebonian sports, the word lacrosse should come screaming into your mind. The 3 key pillars of the sport are the 3 key pillars of youth itself: friendship, hard work, and success. So if you're not successful, you might as well not play. So who's ready to make the most of their youth with us? Do try to control yourself, Emily. You'll scare them all off at this rate. Okay, so we have 2 of our friends here. Well, she's passionate to say the least. Joining a sports club does seem like it'd be interesting though. Emma? Alicia and I are taking a look at all the clubs here. Would you care to join us? Emma, what are you saying? Right, I'm sorry, Rean. It's fine, don't worry about it. I'll make her my waifu sooner or later. I do quite like her red eyes. There's also a nice contrast between them and her blonde hair. Who are you? So that's the Alicia girl I've heard so much about. She has a different air about her than the other first years. She's awfully cocky for a commoner. Well, she comes from the place where they make all the weapons and technology stuff, don't they? So maybe she's actually the daughter of somebody really important. But she just doesn't want to tell everyone. Okay, so we can cut through to the right here to go to the auditorium. That's locked. Oh yeah, they did say the auditorium's usually locked, so we don't need to go in there. That's the front of the main building. We've got 2 students here. Hey there, Becky, have you decided on a club to join yet? Here, how many times do I need to tell you to stop acting like you're my mate? I'm joining the school store. Got a problem with that? Hahaha, Becky, that's not a club at all. I know. You think I'm daft or something? As usual, you continue to baffle me, and presumably everybody else. You sound like a nice person. Hello. Here, you know that massive corporate Kleist & Co? Well, this wee sure. He thinks he's a pure ticket because his family is well off. He will not stop following me about either. Actually doing me head in. The funny thing is, in real life, I probably, when I'm not trying to pronounce words correctly while recording this and making it so that I'm at least sound somewhat slightly well spoken in the recordings, I probably talk more like her. But actually seeing it written down like that, it's quite hard to say it in the way she's saying it. Machias. Ah, why is he in there? What's wrong? It's nothing. Oh well, I suppose I'll just return to the dorms for today. Really? You can't even go in the same building as a guy? You two seem like you'd actually get on really well if you just stopped being pricks to each other. All the books. In the library you'll find books detailing key terminology on the 2nd floor and a recommendation reading corner on the 1st. The recommended reading corner is updated almost every month, so it's worth checking in on a regular basis. What's more, many books you read will be added to the book tab of your notebook for future reference. You can access the book tab by pressing the select button or choosing note and then books from the camp menu. Okay, so that's for me to learn the things that I then get asked in class, maybe? Hello. Ah, another person with no name. What a failure. I found a very exciting novel series here the other day. They're real page turners, so as soon as I finish one I come right back here and grab the next one. basically, you're reading yaoi, aren't you? Admit it, you're reading yaoi. Alright, Carol. Hello and welcome to the library. You'll be very familiar with it by the end of your tenure at this academy. It's almost a second home for some students. Not only do we have every kind of book you could imagine, but the quiet atmosphere makes it a perfect study spot. Feel free to come along whenever you'd like. We'd never turn away an inquisitive mind. Guys, we found our first loot in the school. Is it a book? Recommended reading corner, yeah. Okay, what does this give me? This gives me 5 pages of text. Okay, so what we're going to do here, guys, I'm not going to read through all of this in the recording. What I'm going to do is slowly flick through these pages. Actually, I'll go back to the start and do it from there. We're going to slowly flick through these pages, so you can stop and read it yourself if you like. Outside of the recording, I will read it to myself, but I don't really want to have to read out all of this. Also, it'll probably take quite a while. So each time we come to the book and come to the library and there's a new book, I'll just slowly flick through it, as I'm doing right now. So you can pause the video and look up each of the pages without having to wait on me. There you go. You've seen all the pages now, so you can read that if you want. And at the end of the video, I will probably come back and read that for myself. Actually, it's in the books tab as well, so I can read it whenever I want. Useless. Don't you have a club you should be running off to? Nope, I still haven't decided whether I want to join one yet. How about you? Same, none have managed to catch my interest so far. I'm in no hurry. If any have merit, I'll find out sooner or later. Well, that sounds like you, I guess. You do things at your own pace and at your own discretion, just like a noble. It doesn't take a noble to exercise critical thinking and sound judgment, at least in theory. If that's all you have to say, then leave me be. I'm not looking to be friends with you or anyone else. Ah, you sis. Come on, man, you can do better than that. Right, sorry for bothering you. Come on, Eustace, be a better person. Anything up here I care about? I can click on something there. I can click on all of these. What does it do? International. Okay, so it's going to tell me about various things in the game. Oops, I didn't mean to click on it again. So I'm not going to go through all of them now. What I might do... Those do seem to be a bit shorter. Is it different if I click on different bits? Oh god, it is. There's tons. History and civilization. Culture. Culture 2. Technology. Okay, there's tons of information here to read through. We're not going to go through all of that. If you want me to read through all of this, keeping in mind that I'm recording this episode quite a bit in advance, if you do want me to go through all of this, then leave a comment below, and if I get enough interest, I will... Well, I'll come up here and we'll spend like an off episode, a bonus episode, going through all of the lore in the game, essentially. Because I'm guessing this is pretty much all of it. I'm hoping that just reading the study corner bit will be enough for actually doing the game, though. I'm hoping I don't get asked questions about all of that straight off the bat. You still here? Go and make friends with Eustace already. Okay, so we don't want to go in there yet, because that progresses the main quest. What do we have left? We just have the engineering building here, which, as we say, is a rundown old shack. Can't get around the back. Can we go inside? No, it's locked. Doesn't seem like anyone's there. Okay, so there is one more thing I want to try. And that is going out to the old... Oh, I can go this way. I didn't think it'd let me. But we can actually come to this old building. Doesn't look like there is anything in the area. Can I go inside? Front doors are locked. Okay, I can't like go in and grind levels on the weak monsters in there then. Solve buildings closed up tight. Probably for best considering all the monsters inside. Orienteering or no, I can't believe we were thrown in with them right after our entrance ceremony. Some welcome. I've no real reason to be here right now anyway, so I should start heading to the student council. What was that? Was that just my mind playing tricks on me? No, there's something off about this place. It's definitely not just my imagination. All the more reason to keep my distance for the moment. I need to go to the student council room anyway. That was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting them to do that little bit there. I just thought I'd get turned away and told to go back. That was nice having that little extra bit in there. I wonder if we would have got that if we came later, or if I had to come here before going to student council building. Or student union, I believe it is, isn't it? Anyway, we have explored all of the school grounds we can for now. So let's go in here.
This should be the student union building. I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the student council room is.
Hey there, first year. How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess he must be a second year. It's not easy, but I'm managing. Mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait. You're a second-year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
I think so. Pretty sure I do, anyway.
Cheers. All right, watch closely.
Huh?
Now, which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
It's in your...
Too bad.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at following moving objects, too. Though, wait. You said this was a trick, which means...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
Wait, my 50 mirror. He got me. Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student council room too. Somehow. Nice good. I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that. Oh well. At least now I know where I'm going. Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here.
Okay, so we lost what little money we had. In fact, can I see money anywhere? It shows what I think is septith in the bottom right. Oh yeah, mirror as well. Mirror's underneath. So I wonder if that actually went down. I didn't check it before that little cutscene. I'd like to know if that actually went down by 50 or not. We haven't had a chance to spend it, so it's guaranteed that we would have the same amount of money at this point in the game. But I want to know if he actually stole from me. If so, I need to get him back later. On the first floor of the Student Union building, you'll find the cafeteria and campus store. Oh, now I might be able to spend money. As you might expect, the cafeteria sells a number of different kinds of food. The store sells combat equipment, weapons, recovery items. This makes it the best place to stock up with stuff. Okay, so I want some bread or something. Can you sell me some bread? Hey there, have you come for something to eat? There are 3 things to know about our cafeteria's food. It's cheap, delicious, and served quickly. We're proud of it. It's like McDonald's. So if there's anything you want to buy or order, just let me know. Can I sell things? We did, we picked up some ingredients before. I don't want to sell any of our actual items. Or quartz. But we did pick up some ingredients before. Red meat from a monster fills you with energy with every bite. A highly nutritious monster shell produces a mellow tasting stock when boiled. And a wobbly viscous liquid, its appearance may leave much to be desired, but it melts in the mouth. So are these things I can use later, or are they just things to be sold? Because there's no like junk tab. These are all things we got from monsters killing them. I don't know if I have a use for them. Oh, I can exchange Septith. Oh, okay, I can sell Septith for Mirror, okay. And then we can buy whole juice, yeah, whole juice. High class juice made from squeezed whole fruits. Okay, so that restores health and cures faint. And then we have a tomato sandwich, stores health, gives CP. Okay, so nothing too interesting there, but we do know we can get recovery items from her. Hey there, welcome to Campus Store. Or what will be the Campus Store, once I've finished saying everything. You've been here like 2 weeks, man. How are you not settled? I'm afraid I can't sell anything today. Come back when we're ready. Okay, so what have we got going on in here? Looks like we do just have these 2 things down here and a bunch of students. Can I go in here? I can. I'm in the back. Chef man, cook me something. I used to work in the kitchen at a noble's mansion, so this might be an academy cafeteria, but I can guarantee the quality of my cooking. If you want to try some, just say so at the counter. But I want you to cook me stuff directly. I'm a noble, don't you know? You should cook for me, not these other commoner scums. He doesn't know I'm not actually a noble. You can't tell because I'm wearing this red jacket. Man, I always feel hungry after class. Why don't you go get something? The food here's pretty good. Because I'm not spending all my money on the food here. I figured this academy would have some tough classes given how famous it is, but man, I still underestimated them. It's only April, so they haven't gotten too bad yet, but I think we're in for a tough 2 years. I'm pretty curious about that Class 7 too. It's like they have a whole different curriculum than we did. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. She was a 2nd year student. Another one, there seems to be a lot of promising newcomers among the 1st years. It should be interesting to watch them all develop. Yeah, they're all in my class because we're the best. Okay, what do we have up here? Oh god, more built. There's only 3 people I need to talk to then, so shouldn't take us too long to go through it. Flip. Do you get any 1st years to join the literature club? We got one in the photography club, but he's already showing up late and slacking off. Flip. Haha, flip. Haha, flip. She lost in her own little book world again. Ha, she talks to me though. Ah, tall boys with glasses really are the best. Just thinking about them makes me all tingly. Heart emoji. Okay, sure. Then was the other person in here? Yes, this is the lower class chess club. So if people bad at chess or people in the lower classes. Another day, another beatdown by the nobles. I thought for sure I would be able to win today too. Is this club ever going to break its losing streak? Not with just you here, my man. I'm not bad at chess. If I could play them, I might be able to beat the AI. Depending on how good a chess AI they put in the game. Unused room. And photography club. Nobody in here. Can I look at the pictures? What's the best way of zooming in? There we go. None of the pictures seem to have anything particularly interesting. Nope, not interested. Okay, in we go. There's definitely still someone inside. I can sense it, because I'm like a Saiyan man. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Hello? Please come in. It's open.
I recognize that voice. Pardon the interruption. Oh, you're that girl.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Welcome to the student council room, Rean Schwarzer. Instructor Sarah sent you, right?
Yes. So, you're a member of the student council then? I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than Fee.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering, are you a second-year student?
I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book. The name's Toa Herschel. I'm the student council president.
President?
Uh-huh. Does that surprise you? I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
Thank you. That's very kind. She's seriously the student council president? That's hard to believe. So, the reason I've come here is because you're holding on to something for Class 7, right?
Oh, of course. Here you go. Yours is the one on top.
Let's see. Oh, our student notebooks. I completely forgot about these.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes. And you're even using a different kind of battle orbment, so yours had to be compiled separately.
Meaning these notebooks have information in them about...
The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orbments. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, who's we?
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sarah asked me to do it on her behalf. Which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no. If anything, it sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it. Is that really part of the student council's job, though? It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Technically, you're right, but she's always so busy. And I help out the other instructors a lot, too, so I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. I doubt she ever gets a moment's rest around here. So, you just need me to give these to the other students in Class 7, right?
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do, too.
Huh? What do you mean?
I heard all about it from Instructor Sarah. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right? It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7 off to a great start here at the Academy.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload? Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class? She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Mwah.
Mwah, indeed.
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something? Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
There's no way I can turn her down. No. Instructor Sarah's absolutely right. Your plate is as full as I've seen, so if I can help you in any way, please let me.
Phew. I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment. But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult. It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the academy and in Trista.
Requests?
Yep, sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them, and we try to help out however we can. I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day, and drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing. Thanks. Dusk already? What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria. And she's still got more student council work to do yet. How is she so busy? Hello? This is Rean Schwarzer speaking.
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind. I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
If this is how you treat your favorite little Wunderkind, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors. But all right, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you just want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem. There is one question I'd like to ask, though. Why me, exactly? This seems like the kind of task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president, so Emma or Machias. And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I wasn't. So what makes me so special, exactly?
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class VII.
Pardon?
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course. But in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special. Surely even you can see that, no?
Well...
That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Beer, of course. It's the weekend and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome. If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
If I don't plant myself somewhere, huh? She may have a few screws loose, but she's got a point. Maybe I should just try going with the flow and see what comes of it.
seeing as I know these parts pause, I've got to say I like Sarah. Sarah is a very good character so far. I've enjoyed pretty much everything she's said so far. And we have now been introduced to, well, we were introduced earlier, but we've been properly introduced to the game's lolly character, other than Fee, because obviously this game needs more than one of those. So, unless... don't have a save screen here, so we're going to continue for now, even though the video is 40 minutes, and hopefully it'll give me a save screen. Afterwards, Rean returns straight to the dormitory, and after relaxing his room, he decides to walk around the dorms. You can now view the overall achievements and character tab of the notebook. Both can be accessed by pressing the back button or choosing Note from the camp menu and then selecting the respective tabs. Alright, President Toa left me in charge, or Toa? Left in charge of handling everyone's notebooks. Tomorrow is our first free day, so I should get this done with tonight. You can explore dorms on the night before each free day. Be aware, however, then the story will progress should you return to Rean's room. Okay, so before we go and speak to everyone and then progress the story, I'll be ending the episode here. Thank you for watching. I've been James Rose. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. In the meantime, though, have a very nice day. Bye-bye.